Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts. And I got late. I was getting cards printed. So a lot of you wanted cards, but I can only send it in India and I will tell you the cost. If you mail me, I'll tell you the cost. I don't know the number of cards. There are two more cards that I'm getting printed. These are the money cards that I got. They're very pretty. I'm going to use them today. And also these cards, I think everybody wanted the heart cards. There is a couple card that I've gotten printed, and there are three more decks. So I will show you all of them if you're interested. You can see my videos on Monday or something where I will have all the decks in the evening and you can order, but India only, guys. Yeah, so let's start the reading. I've been out and I could not, but you know what I get is a lot of communication. Okay, that's what I get. These are some messages I've written much before and I found under the cards. Maybe they're important. So lots of cards, lot of messages today, and I'm going to use all of them. Let's see what all messages. I feel communication coming and I feel lots of it. And the great thing is that I was wanting to do a spell because a lot of people said, there is communication, but sometimes, they'll communicate. Sometimes there are texts, sometimes there are calls, and sometimes, then they stop. So we want regular communication. And I did a spell. I'm going to upload it on Tam Predicts White Magic Spells. This is a communication spell. I'm going to upload it in some time, that you will get regular communication from the guy, which I think is important, the text or the calls. I mean, because when the communication doesn't come, you wonder, what happened, and do they like me, do they love me, those kind of things happen. So definitely I will upload it. Okay, so let's start with the messages. Please, let's clear the energies. Spirit guys, just tell me what are the messages. I definitely feel a lot of communication. You've been praying, you've been worrying because the communication comes in parts, or you've been worrying about something, and you've kept your swords away. You do not want to fight with the person. You do not want to fight with them, that why don't you send me a message, why don't you speak to me, why don't you call me, because you've put your swords up. Okay, and you do not want to fight about it, because I think one of the fights that happen is because of less text, less calls, less effort. So you're like, if universe wants this, they will probably regularly call me, they'll regularly be in touch. You want something to go on, like something that's regular, because I feel irregular. It's like sometimes they'll say, they'll show you that they love you, sometimes you'll wonder if they even love you or not, those kind of things. Look at this. A lot of times you wanted to walk away because you weren't really happy with what was happening, and I mean, you never got answers, you never knew how they felt. Like, I feel the word confusion. One minute they're very good with you, it's like you think you mean the world to them. The second minute, after meeting you, they will not call you for 2 to 3 days, and you wonder, what happened to them. So what you want is stability, and what you want is communication with stability, which is very important. And I think 4 number is important to you. You could be an April born, or you could have met the person in April, or they could have been an April born. Maybe 4 number is important as a number. 4 is a number of stability, and you've got the wands. I get the fire sign. I also get the earth sign. What you want with them is regular communication. And I mean, it's not that everybody should call you and say love you, but you want them to regularly communicate with you, talk to you. Even if 1 day or 2 days they got busy in office or somewhere else, it's fine. But you want that to stop, because that's driving you crazy. Imagine somebody calls you 3 4 times, and after that 3 4 days they disappear. That's what you want. And what you did is always waiting for them to send something nice. Even if they send a message, it'll be like, hi, after having a great romantic date, probably the next day they'll be like, hi, how are you, this and that. And you wonder, how do they feel about me? Do they actually feel about me, or what is it? I mean, after everything, you keep wondering. So you want to cut that out in your life. You want them to regularly tell you that you actually mean something to them, by actions, by words, or by keeping in touch. And I think that should happen. Okay, I'm going to do the communication spell. You can do it. You don't, it's correct, you don't need spells to make things work, but spells are just a way to nudge them, like we chant, like we do things, and mantras. So it's like just giving positive energy to the universe, and just wanting universe to help you. So spells are nothing bad. Okay, a lot of people write, will it harm me, is this karma? Nothing happens if you're doing white magic. Of course, don't do black magic, that's not really good. That will come back to you in a bad way. This is just, it's, and don't do it if somebody doesn't love you. Don't do spells like that, or don't do a call me spell when the person really doesn't want to be with you, is blocked you from everywhere, and it's over. Yeah, this is justice. You want justice from universe, and that's what you're going to get. You want justice. You want a regular pattern. You want a normal thing, everyday thing, that you don't have to live in confusion. You just know the person loves you, and they show that every time. Look at this magician. I'm telling you, number one seems very important, number two seems very important, one seems very important. Maybe you're seeing 1 1 1 1. I feel you're going to feel lucky when you get so many messages or something about them, that luck was on your side, universe helped you. Also feel lucky in a way, that you're with a good person, and universe did help you to make them understand that there has to be a constant, you have to be in constant touch. It's not like getting obsessive with each other, but sharing stuff, wanting to be there for each other. That's very important. And you've got the world. Let me hide the card, otherwise it becomes a problem. You've got the world. I mean, you'll feel good with them. You'll feel they mean the world to you. Remember, I said that you want to be a part of their world. You want to be inside their world. What you feel right now is, hey, am I outside their world? Sometimes I'm a part of their world. Sometimes they just it's like a fly in the soup, and they just throw me out. That's the thing I got. I'm having tea, but suddenly I thought of a fly. See, this happens. Suddenly, when I said suddenly they will stop communicating. Suddenly they will stop loving you, and you like, this is crazy behavior. It's like you must have used the word crazy maybe. But you're like, I don't want this sudden thing, that suddenly you call me and I have no idea when you're calling me, and every day I have to do a call me spell, or every day I have to think of this, how to meet. It has to be, okay, it has to just flow, how love flows with, between two people. You don't have to try too hard. And I think that's exactly what you're looking for. I mean, love that flows every day. Look at this. I said love that flows every day, guys. This is what you want. This is what you're looking for, which is so beautiful. And the flow, the water, the emotions, you want them to feel for you. It shouldn't be a game, or you shouldn't be left wondering, does the person love you or not? So these are the heart cards. I'm going to call them the pink heart cards because I'm making purple also. This is the couple card, okay? This is my money card, the clover leaf. So I'll also, as a bonus, because I've just got the cards made, give you 4-5 messages, money messages. I want to see you again, You want them to say this. You want them to keep seeing you. You want them to, keep it going. And you want the love over, flowing abundance. I mean, because they behave like that, sometimes, you feel lack of it. When you're really not happy, it's not abundant. It's not that. It's like a child, you're given a toy to the child, then you take it away, then you give it. I mean, you don't want that. I want to be with you. I mean, you just want them. You want to be with them and be happy. You want to be a part of their world. I mean, they shut you out sometimes. They tell you stories, then they tell you something, then you think, hey, they're telling me everything about their family or their friends. They really love me. You're my soulmate. I got two too, So definitely you are dealing with a soulmate for a lot of you, because this is a general reading. You are dealing with your soulmate. Let's get married. Yeah, because we had the 4 card, also the 4 of wands, okay? And that is stability, that is family, foundation, a future ahead. So a lot of you want some stability where the person actually takes the next step forward. Maybe you've been going around for a lot of time, and you want them to talk about it, and they haven't been. They've probably been dodging the question. They've not been just talking about it. So that's like, oh wow, that's getting you worried. And you've got, you mean the world to me. Exactly the card that we wanted, because we had the world. And I said, you make me happy. Definitely, you make me happy is the word. And you mean the world to me is so, so important, guys. Let's do a few more cards from the couple one. This looks like a big deck because this is double the same deck twice. Emotional about you. You're emotional about them. That's how you want them to feel about you, okay? You make me feel alive. So you make them happy, you make them feel alive, and you feel the same. But you wonder that if you make them feel so happy, and if, you make them feel loved and cared for. So why is this happening, Memories. They have fond memories of you. They're making memories all the time. You want to make memories also. Maybe you guys don't have the time, and you're like, hey, how will I make memories? What memories will we have, if you don't have the time for me? So say what you want and feel. For some of you, you've got to tell them how you feel. And we've got destiny at the end of the deck. And we've got destiny twice, in fact. I told you these are 2 different decks with a lot of messages, but in fact, destiny fell in my hand twice, which is important. Destined to be with each other. After, let's take the zodiac at the end. Let's take 3 or 4 from here. I don't know what I had written. This is from, okay, this 7 days. It's funny because when I did the spell today, not funny, but this is strange. When I did the spell today, I wanted to write, it was 7. I'll just show it to you guys. And I was like, is 7, because you want the call 7 days, which I'm going to just upload the spell. So this is 7. So 7 days is you want love 7 days. It can't be like, it can't come with conditions that, oh, weekdays I'm, free, or it can't come with conditions. Love has to flow freely. So 7 days, you want it 7 days, all the time, naturally. Dragon is important. Maybe they were born in a dragon year, or you saw a dragon, something to do with, I got 7 dragons here. I don't know why. And I got the word no, okay? So maybe you're making a choice. Maybe they said no to you. 2 missed calls, definitely for you. You've got 2 missed calls. So let's do some bonus. They are so pretty. See, they are money cards, like more about money, career, finance, spirit guides. Please give me the messages. I'm using the deck for the first time. I'll take 4 cards out from here. Something you need to know. Don't be bossy. Maybe it goes with the love cards also. They probably feel you bossy. Wow, foreign land. This is beautiful. So if you're wanting a job in the foreign land, or you wanted to shift somewhere in the foreign land, that's an answer for you. Or you are in foreign land, okay? Don't spend like crazy. That's a very important message for you. So maybe you wanted to buy a big ticket item. Save for it, I would say. Just see what are your finances. You'll know better. But that's the spirit guide messages, because we're taking some, messages out. And this is a gen reading. Okay, this one. Look at the problem with new eyes. So maybe some financial problem. It also goes with your love reading. Look at the problem with new eyes. Maybe you're not seeing what you should see, or, give it a fresh look. Maybe there's another take to it. Let's do 7, because we're getting 7 so strongly. So 7 zodiac signs. This could be you or the person you are involved with. You've got Cancer. You've got Pisces. Yeah, in the beginning we've got water, because we had Ace of Cups overflowing. That was so beautiful. We've got Virgo. We've got Gemini. Okay, great. And 3 more to go. We've got Sag. We've got Scorpio. So we've got all water signs. And Aquarius. So those were my messages, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the like button. And I definitely feel you want to be a part of their world. You want communication, and that's what's going to happen. You want calls. So after this, I'm going to upload the other spell. So do see that spell, and definitely things between you should improve, and it should be much of a regular affair than you always wondering what's happening tomorrow. So take care, guys. Have a beautiful Saturday. Bye.